Hello everyone, my name is Ren, and today I am going to try to teach you some basics of throat singing and especially Kargyyra style. So, to give you some context, some time ago I have uploaded a video on my channel where I tried to perform a song by Heilung, Haiti, using throat singing. And apparently it's the video that has the most views on my channel. So there were a lot of people in the comments saying that they would like me to make a tutorial how to sing like that, how to throat sing. So I have decided that well, I could finally do it, right? So as you can see, I am making this video in English because most of the people that asked me to do it were not from Poland, where I am from. So I decided to make this video in English. So in advance, I apologize for my terrible pronunciation and just grammar overall. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube where professionals explain how to throat sing, how to sing with Kargyyra, and I highly suggest you to watch these videos because I'm not a specialist in this matter by any means. So I think that we can just jump right into it. Okay, so there's two ways that I usually teach people how to throat sing. So one or another one may be easier for you or harder. It highly depends on a person. So what is Kargyyra and what is throat singing in general? So throat singing is a type of singing that originates from Mongolia, the Tuva region, and there's many different styles. I think that there's like 7 basic styles of throat singing. There are styles like Kumei or Sigit that focus on overtones and bassy sounds, like and there's also Kargyyra that I'm best at, to be honest. Like I'm not really good at other styles of throat singing. Kargyyra is just my thing. So Kargyyra is more like that growly low sound. I will try to teach you that. Okay, so how do we start? So one way that is usually faster to learn is the calf method. Essentially, you try to focus on the way that your muscles work when you cough, like okay. So when you try to cough, you usually close your throat and then just like exhale some air at high velocities, right? With great power, like that's the cough. So it's pretty much the same, but with the difference that you are not going to exhale, you're just going to emit sound, like your voice, okay? So you try to tighten your throat, like you can't really talk too much when your throat is so and at this point when your throat is closed and you're not really able to talk, you need to emit voice, and that's just it. And it may be hard, it may be easy depending on, to be honest, it highly depends on how many throat infections you had in your life. Like I used to have cold and cough a lot, and this was a very good exercise for my throat to be able to like close and cough. So it was pretty natural to me to learn Kargyyra. So once again, you close your throat, you're not really able to talk, and then you emit a strong sound. Once you emit the voice, you will try to loosen that throat a little bit, but not too much. You have to keep it quite tight, but not too tight. You have to be able to emit that sound, okay? So it's like half tight, half loose throat, okay? And that's pretty much it. You just try until you reach that sound. It's going to sound most likely at the beginning like but you just need to work that out, okay? And try to not hurt yourself. It's very important to be well hydrated. You should have some drink with you, maybe water, maybe something hot like tea, but not too hot. That's quite important. And yeah, just if you feel a pain, like the pain, you stop it, okay? It's done. You just take a break and try another day or something, okay? You don't want to hurt your throat. But please keep in mind that this is going to be quite painful, okay? So you can't really learn that without any pain. Like, it will take you few months of daily practice to get rid of that unpleasant feeling of scratching your throat. But it will eventually go away, and you will be actually, it will be quite pleasant, to be honest, when you'll be throat singing after some time of practice. And okay, let's go to the second method, which is like gradually increasing the tightness of your throat. Like, okay, so let's go this way. Try to emit a voice of a goat, okay? Like meh, meh, meh. You tighten your throat a little bit to make that buzzy sound, okay? Like meh. That's almost throat singing, basically, like Kumei style. And you just try to work with that. Your throat is a little bit tight, but not as much as when you try to cough, okay? So the next step is to hold your voice and try to tighten up the throat until the sound gets very crispy and growly, like okay, something like that. It may be less painful than the first method, but you know, it highly depends on the person, like I said on the beginning. So well, what else can I say? That's pretty much it. And you just repeat this a few times a day, trying to not hurt yourself, and over, you know, like through practice you should be able to achieve that. And also a disclaimer, yes, women also can throat sing, and there's a common belief that women are not anatomically like able to throat sing properly. That is not true, and in fact some women can also throat sing better than men. I mean, that's usually quite a different type of a sound. It's usually higher in pitch, but it's still throat singing. And there's not, well, it might be slightly more difficult for a woman than a man to like go with full Kargyyra, like, but it's possible, okay? So don't be discouraged. Some people have harder beginnings, some people have easier beginnings, but eventually I believe that everyone is able to learn throat singing. It just depends on how much you practice, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. And well, if you'd like me to go more in depth with the Kargyyra and how to like deepen the sound to like go from to okay, so that will be it for now, and let me know in the comments if I helped you, or if I have not, tell me how much does my English sucks, and if you actually would prefer me to speak in Polish and add English subtitles. I don't know, it's up to you, and well, see you next time. Have some good practice, and I wish you luck just to achieve that. See ya, everyone. Fimbultur fjolny rodurul frögnyte kurfuduronski ofnir rognir raudir grimnir quenlir hlöfra rangatur